So I guess Geraldo is just kind of a stupid person. I suppose he thought it was a good idea to come out and defend Matt Lauer, out of all people, the guy who like has secret buttons in his underneath his desk to lock women into rooms with him, and who gives women like dildos and explains how he's going to use it on them, etc., etc. So he thought it was smart to do that, to defend him. And obviously, what was expected is a lot of people put their eyes onto him. And now Beth Midler and a few other people are coming out accusing him of doing similar stuff, right? So I don't know why he spoke up. He should have just kept his fucking mouth shut. But it's like these people, they can't help themselves, right? They have to come out and virtue signal. They think it's going to draw cover from them or whatnot, but it does not. It clearly fucked them over. And this guy, Matt Lauer, these guys do, I think, deserve to be fired. Even if they didn't really do nothing per se illegal, these guys do sound like degenerate kind of scumbags, right? So, but there are a few other people who are getting kind of caught in this fray, in this hysteria, that I don't think really deserve it as well. Like, even these couple of guys from NPR, like one of them from this Prairie Public show or whatever had to step down because he put his hand on a woman's back years and years ago, right? And she took this as harassment or sexual assault, which is insane, right? I don't think this guy should have to step down. And then I saw some other articles coming out about him trying to smear him even more. It's like, oh, he played this song one time in 2002 that was racist and blah, 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 right? It's crazy. And then there was like another guy from NPR, and some of his allegations, they didn't really sound too bad, right? It almost sounds like people were on a date, right? And when it was not really the same with Rivera or Geraldo and Matt Lauer, because these guys were clearly taking advantage of women. And one of them, he could have possibly drugged a woman and groped her, Beth Midler. So, these are all allegations, a lot of them, but a lot of these guys, they come out and they apologize. So they're a lot of the times they're essentially admitting guilt. They're like, oh, I'm really sorry, but I don't think it happened like that, right? But yeah, these innocent people, I think, are getting caught in a fray, whether it's on the left or the right, right? And there's also this one guy, Joe Barton. I don't necessarily agree with his politics, but he sent a dick pic out to this woman consensually, and then now he's stepping down because of this, because all the dirt that he's getting and like the shit he's getting from the media, saying, oh, you should step down, this is this, and you have to, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what? Like, who has not sent a picture like that consensually? Like, very few people, right? Most people watching my shit probably have, and most people pretending to be outraged about what Joe Barton did have probably done it themselves. Have probably done it tonight or last night, to their loved ones or to this girl they were trying to bang, right? So it's insane that, to me, that he has to step down, right? But honestly, it doesn't really matter in his state, because a Republican is going to win that area again, most likely. So it's not necessarily the biggest deal, but I just thought it's kind of weird. And he's kind of, some people are getting swept up in this mass hysteria. And, I don't know how long this is going to last. Seems like every fucking day there's something new. There's got to be an end to this, though. I don't know. Because there does seem to be, some legitimate cases, but then there's a lot of cases mixed in there that are just not really good. And a lot of people are losing their jobs, having to quit, get fired, whatnot, or stepping down from bullshit accusations, right? So, I know we all want to jump on somebody that we dislike, and we find out like, oh, this guy's a Democrat, and I really don't like Democrats, so I'm going to believe this. Or this guy's a Republican, I really don't like Republicans, so I'm going to believe her claims, right? We need to try to wait for evidence as much as we can. And then, honestly, it's like, a lot of the times it comes down to he said, she said. And in those situations, it's very fucking hard to say who is telling the truth, right? You have to judge a lot of different things. You have to look into their character, all this crap to figure out, to even try to get. But even if they are known as a liar, that doesn't necessarily mean that they are lying, right? So, it's tricky business to deal with, but hopefully more innocent men don't get screwed over by this, because this is what I am seeing a lot of. I don't want to see innocent dudes on either end of the political spectrum get fucking screwed over by some stupid fucking feminists that's like, you looked at me the wrong way, because that's just not going to be good for anybody. Right? In the future, how are men and women going to interact with each other? They're not going to. Right? They're gonna be too scared. There's already men going their own direction, right? Do you think this is going to make it less so when guys are getting thrown under the bus for winking at a woman or something, right? They're going to completely avoid you. We're going to turn like Muslim countries. You're going to have to wear a fucking hijab to cover yourself so we don't look at you or something. You can't get accused of sexual harassment. Or when we hire women, or we're going to have to hire another person to watch all of our interactions with each other to make sure that nothing bad happens. We're going to have to film, we have to start filming everything because we can't trust each other, right? And, a man and a woman, they're going to be together. And if that girl is a bitch and she wants to screw him over, and the way the climate is right now, whereas believe what the victim says, believe what the woman says, she could easily ruin that guy's life, which is bullshit, right? That's not right. So we need to just go back to sanity soon, so more innocent people don't get screwed over. But that's pretty much all I had to say. If you like my content, subscribe and have a good day. See ya.